So because it is a very long, very fast, sleek battle cruiser, we'll be using it pretty much to try to target the destroyers and the cruisers. I wish there were more cruisers in this game. We only have 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battleships, 2, 3, 4 destroyers, so, and only 1 aircraft carrier. So let's try to get to flank, load HE, take out some destroyers, switch to AP sometime soon, and switch our reinforcement sector. You can see the 6.3 right here. That's our secondary gun range. It's pretty large for a tier 6. Yeah, 6.3 is very nice. I think this is when the German battleship line really starts to make its secondary presence known. This torpedo ship will probably be going for the New Mexico. We're detected. This Eitel is very far forward. You can probably take a shot at that. It's deploying smoke. As you see, we're at 26 knots and climbing for this boat. It's very, very good. I'm going to take my last few shots with HE here at this Pensacola, set some fires, potentially, and I'll switch to HP. Yep, we're going 29 knots in a battlecruiser. That is one of the good things about this design, is it's for catching cruisers. It doesn't have the penetration to get through the armor of battleships as well, but this amount of plunging fire might be good. Or we could redirect it to the Pensacola. I think we'll do that. Just give them something to worry about. Those look pretty okay. Yep, those would be nice. 2 penetrations. Very good. This New Mexico is on my course, so if we continue on this course, we're going to collide with the New Mexico. Not sure if I want to really do that. I'm going to turn away. I'm going to match course. This Eitel is really close to being dead. Let's see if we get anything. Yeah, 3 penetrations. Eitel is not coming into our secondary range. It should be dead momentarily. That Eitel should really die. There you go. Alright, I'm going to turn away from this New Mexico. I do not want all of that. Oof. Yeah, it got me pretty good there. It's worth a repair. Let's return back. Our shot was definitely not as good. Still looking at us. The further away we get... Oh, change targets. Decent accuracy on the guns. For Germany, that is. Alright, now our AA finally gets a chance to work. Let's do a ranging shot here. should be keeping up with it. Ugh. And poor dispersion. Now that it's distracted and fighting the Izumal, I think we can afford to go a little closer to the Mexico. If we stay angled, we should be fine. We have 5 seconds to the target. Could also just slide it up with our secondaries. Over penetrations, wow. 3 over penetrations. And if we flare out, we can get up. If he's loaded, this is going to be bad for us. Might just let our secondaries help us here. Yep. Okay, good. I didn't want to get full broadside to that. So the cruisers are still alive, 3 battleships are alive, and 1 destroyer. I think I'm going to keep AP loaded, just in case we see either of those cruisers. We're detected. Looks like the Minikaze is around here. I want to get D. D is being capped by something that nobody knows, that nobody can see right now. We could just go after the aircraft carriers. I mean, we have 30 knots. I'm gonna disable the left-facing one. I don't know which side the enemy aircraft is gonna come from. Might just be the right-hand side. Might just play the cap game because we're already so far ahead on cap, and just get D. You could get it safely, more safely, by going through this island. I'm going to switch to HE because I believe that there's going to be a destroyer in this area. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's within secondary range. It's coming to the outside. We're going to match that. There we go. Alright. Switch back to armor piercing. Could engage this Mutsu. The rocket plane's on its way to the left side. And now it's on the right side. Let's just take off the... Very pretty game, this game. I love the angle of the Pacific sun on the water like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Reminds me of my hometown. Let's flip the gun systems over, capture D. Not being fired at, that's very good for us. Let's try to bury it in the nose of the Mitsu. Turn over and track these torpedoes. Got some of them down. Sumitsu is going to be in a very bad position for our armor-piercing shells. Don't like that. Don't have a great solution for that. Could get close to him and use our secondaries. One ricochet and one overpen. Well, the gate is really going after this Ritsu, taking the team on his shoulders. Good luck. Three ricochets. Oh, this is an experienced Mitsu. And he just took those torpedoes. Bairn. Could be next. We could go inside. Okay. It's an alright shot. Bairn is the mainline version of the Tier 6 German battleships. Kind of a... Oh, this Furutaka is so damaged. You need to be able to get that. There's good range on the guns of this ship. Should be more than capable of reaching out and touching that Furutaka for enough damage to get it. Yes. Excellent. And now we can focus. Focus on the Baron. Oh. Yes. Because the Baron is so distracted and low health, I think we should get as close as we can to the Baron. Angle ourselves appropriately, and you know, can't really rely on the armor of the Prinz Eitel Friedrich, but okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of people hate that ship. You know, they say it's, you know, arguably one of the worst premiums, and it was offered for free. You know, a tier 6 premium for free is fairly good. But I've had a lot of fun with it. You just have to understand the ship. You know, it's fast, it has that good AA, it's has long range, and the accuracy isn't terrible on it, so really use it to pick off, you know, long range cruiser duels, especially for the French and German cruisers. They're really popular. You know, its AA was given to us right before the rework of the carriers, the aircraft carriers, and that means that, you know, if you play that AA support role with an appropriate amount of, you know, AA spec'd out things, can be very nice. If I really wanted to go full AA, I could, or sorry, this is not that. If this is what I wanted. Oh, that's not very good. Just an extra 20%. That's not very good. I wonder if they reduce that in effectiveness, potentially. Oh well. I think my next one will be fire prevention, potentially. Just having less fires makes you more resistant to airplanes. One of the key things that airplanes can do with the new carrier rework is use rocket airplanes to set fires on you a lot, and if you're more resistant to that, then I think that's good. It's a good place to be. Alright. Let's get a win in the Orion. I think we can really, we have to really be able to focus on getting a win in this Orion. Yeah, I think this might be the last match for us today. We did quite a few hours of streaming. I might be back streaming Vermintide a little later just because I love Vermintide and I'm really excited for the new kind of add-on that they're adding with Beastmen. I think it's really exciting to have a new race in the game. It seems very difficult, and I've always appreciated Vermintide's ability to challenge players of all skill levels.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
The British announcer. Like it. Show 'em what we've got, chaps. Sounds good. So 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 5 battleships, and 2 aircraft carriers. That's going to be very, very painful for us. I guess we should stick together. We're going to hang out with this Nasu and the Yubari. Potentially guard them. Create kind of a two-pronged situation attack. Although this Isokaze is the one that's going to need our help sooner rather than later. So I might just try to get in range of that. My range is 5.8. Alright, so the Langley's rockets just scouted and are going up into space now. And, yep, we could probably target this Phoenix. It's probably our best bet. And some torpedo planes are coming for us. Alright. This Phoenix is turning into us.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy destroyer sighted.
We're quite unlucky with the dispersion there. Slamming on his brakes, turning into us, making our shots miss. Yeah, this Phoenix is in a very dangerous position. Very bad way.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Okay. Miyogi. Closer, Miyogi. Very close, Miyogi.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Good angling on this Miyogi.
Battleship detected.
Maybe we could hit high.
Enemy
So I'm aiming at the nose of the ship that has less armor so that I can potentially hit the front of their citadel. I could also aim for the superstructure here. But I think I can potentially over-penetrate the just don't want to expose myself to the other Miyogi.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Let's see if I can hit the nose of the ship. There we go.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Okay, so let's try to focus this Langley. Let's go, yeah, full speed ahead, and then make a hard left turn. Against torpedo planes, I could go to one side or the other. Depends on if they're going to try to target me or try to target someone else. I'm going to a half rudder turn. If you could press E or Q to lock the rudder to either half rudder or full rudder turns.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
See if we can still get something to stick on the ship at the Mogi. Yep, we got one.
Enemy battleship sighted.
One of the reasons you use AP against battleships is because they cannot repair armor piercing damage, but they can repair fire damage.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, very close. So we're going away. Let's do about 7 seconds. So I'm using the second timer to the left of my reticule to aim my shots. Gonna get another one. It's really far away. It's angling away from us. I think that's the best shot we can give. Our base is being taken over by a bunch of people. Let's go into a hard right turn. Let's try to attack this Langley's rocket planes. Alright, so the Fariant is going to come outside of this island. We're going to turn directly in towards them and put my AA on the other side of the ship because that's what's facing the one aircraft carrier that they do have. Wish the ship was a little faster, but what can you do? And here it is. Alright, so this Variant has exposed himself to crossfire. We're going to wait till we're fully clear of the island. He's turning towards us. We're going to wait for him to stabilize his rudder position. Going straight at me. Alright. Hopefully this will go straight through the ship. Wow, still over penetrations. Let's just aim at, or go straight in at him as we're reloading. Get our secondaries in range. Gonna keep pointing at him. high. Oh, torpedo. Stabilize our rudder position. And we got that citadel. That is what we want to see.
An enemy cruiser.
Very nice. That is a very tempting target way out there, but I think we have to go for this exactly side-on battleship to us.
Attention, defending the base is our primary objective.
There we go. So I want to go straight in, because if we don't, then our base might get captured, and that cannot happen for us. We'll lose very quickly. Focus the target closest to us for better accuracy. Let's try to get something in the middle of the ship. Good. That's a good hit. Try to give a little angle. Kind of hit him high on the casemate there for this Sukhov. Get it to drop in the ship. There we go. Alright, so this one's closest to us now. We could probably wait a little bit. Just an over penetration. Oh wow, we got really hurt with that. Hopefully we can over penetrate this bow. If not, let our secondaries go. He's close enough that we can just start rolling him now. I'm waiting for a good shot. Swinging around. Six ricochets. Oh, he did get him in a way. We caused one flooding. How? Oh, I guess injuring them does cause flooding. And those Russian battleships are so strong on the armor when angling. I wonder if I could have hit him in the turret as his turret was swinging around. That would have been a pretty cool shot. Oh well. We got 3 kills. Most on the team. Did 20,000 over our hit points. 21 secondary shots. Seems good. I guess our team just has to win it from here. We are up an aircraft carrier. That's always good. Alright, well, that'll do it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the open seas.